Assalamualaikum everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing good and getting ready for Ramadan. Today I'm sharing my Ramadan decor, few DIYs I have made this year with you. I hope you enjoyed this video and let's begin with the DIYs first. So first I'm going to be making the flower garland. The things you're going to need are some pearl beads and flower coasters. Those are from Dollar Tree, and textured pearls are from Hobby Lobby, and a needle and a thread. So this is how our flower is going to look like after we make it. So I took the flower coaster and the textured bead, and it had a hole in it, so that's why I wanted to use the needle and a thread to attach it to it. But you can always use some hot glue or any other kind of glue you like. And then after that, this is how our flower looks like. Then I took a gold ribbon and I took the pearls and I put about 6 pearls inside the gold ribbon, and I took the flower and I hot glue it, but it wasn't really hot gluing, so I added more hot glue and I decided to put one of the pearls on top of it to secure it, and it glued together. And then I added 6 more pearls and I'm adding another flower to it, and I'll put another pearl on top of it. So this is how it looks with plain pearls on this side, and then once I flip it, this is how it looks with the textured pearl. I think the garland looked really nice and I really love it. So next I'm making the Ramadan banner. The things I used are the gift wrapping paper, stencils, scissors, glue, some stickers, the gold ribbon, and a poster board. So I took my poster board and I took the stencil and I drew it all over with the same stencil for the words Ramadan and Kareem. So this is how it looked. And then after that I took the same stencil and I cut it out with the floral shape wrapping paper, and I just put it on the poster board right on top of it to see it how it's gonna look. And then I also cut out the blue one for the same one. That will be for the Kareem. And here I'm showing you that yellow gift wrapping paper I cut it, and this is the ribbon I also used to put it, get more detail. So I used this ribbon and I cut it in the middle for like 2 rows of it, and I'm going to be gluing like that on these lanterns. And for the Korean part, I took the same floral gift wrapping paper for the Ramadan I used, so I'm going to be using that at the end of it. And now I'm just going to use my spray glue and glue everything to the poster. This is how it looked after everything was dried, and I just used a gold ribbon to attach it at the back of it. And this is how it turned out, and it looks really nice and really springy. That's the vibes I want to give it, so I hope you like it too. The last DIY I'm making is a Ramadan sign. The things I used are some paints, a sponge, a stencil, and a board. So this board I got from Michael's and I painted it white like that. And then after that I used the stencil. So I'm just using my paint and I'm just using the sponge I got from Dollar Tree. I used the dabbing motion to paint the stencil, and I used my brush to fix some of the paint. And I also used some gold paint to use it around the lanterns to give it more a pop of color. And I also made 2 more of the lanterns but different colors, and then I used the back of the paintbrush to make the dots coming from the moon. Then I painted the crescent and the Ramadan at the bottom with the same stencil, and I also drew the star on it. And then I thought it was missing something, so I used the same ribbon that I showed you in my last DIY and I used it all around it, and I thought it needed more, so I cut it down and I put it around the moon and the star and also on the lanterns. And then I thought it was complete and I really loved it like that. So I thought this was a really nice and easy DIY just by with one stencil, and I think it turned out really nice too. And I hope you like this DIY. It was pretty simple. And now it's time to clean. So I just like to wipe down everything before I start decorating. So now I'm just going to be wiping down my kitchen a little bit, and I want to change these flowers. I have them all year round, so I found these from Michael's this year and I wanted to add these, and I thought they were really pretty, so I added them in my kettle that I have it near my sink. And then I also added this gold lantern that I got from Dollar Tree a couple years back, and I spray painted it gold, and that just gives a little bit touch of Ramadan. And then I'm just going to give a quick wipe to my dining table, and then I'm just going to clean my council table here. There are some glasses, so there are kids' fingerprints and stuff, so I'm just using some Windex wipe to clean that. And then this mirror also that's next to my main door, and I'm also using my Swiffer to clean down my walls, and I also did that with my TV stand. And then I went to clean my lanterns. They were pretty dusty and did not look shiny, so I give them a quick wipe too. And I also want to add these flameless candles I have from Costco that they have in their seasonal time. So added them inside my fireplace, and they look really nice. And then I'm just going to be brooming my living room, and then after that I'm going to do my dining and my kitchen area. So I'm just going to be vacuum the rug now, but then I just remember everybody loves the popcorns and we have recliners. The popcorn fall all the time in the middle of the sofas, so I just picked up these sofas and vacuumed under it real quick. And then the last thing I'm doing is just gonna quickly mop all around the floor, and then all the floors are gonna be nice and shining. So I'm just going to be using my pillows that I already had, and they are from Home Goods or Marshall I already had. So I'm just going to keep them simple, just grays and whites this year. And then now I'm just going to hang my curtain lights that are from Amazon that I put up every year, and I really like these. There are already some command hooks on the walls that are already there, so that's why they're just easy to hang real fast. And then I decided to tape some around the side of my wall and on top of the main door. And when my kids saw it, they really loved the lights like that. And then I have made this DIY before, the Ramadan Mubarak wreath. So I'm just going to hang it right here. And this is how it looks with the lights and the wreath on. And then this is the Ramadan banner we just made, the DIY, and I'm just going to hang that right here, the Ramadan Kareem. The Kareem wasn't hanging by itself, so I taped it to the light, so it's going to be under the Ramadan. On my fireplace, I'm going to put my Ramadan Mubarak moss that I had from Etsy, and my Quran and my tasbih and the little lantern. So these lanterns are from Michael's also, and they are really pretty. I like the white and the gold touch of it, and I put the candles inside. And then these are the command hooks I'm going to be using to hanging the flower garland I found at Joann's this year. And I love the colors of the flowers on this. It's really springy, and I really love them. This garland I made from the pearls and the stars, and I forgot to film that for you guys. And on my TV stand, I'm just putting my Ramadan Mubarak sign that I have made before. You guys have seen that. If you haven't, I'll leave that link down below. And that's my garland of the lanterns of the ornaments I have found before at Michael's that many of you guys have asked before, and I love those. So I decided to put these right here. And then on my coffee table, I'm just placing this white tray and then my crescent, and I put some lights in there and then gold lantern and some pink flowers. And those are the coasters that I found on Amazon this year. And that's my favorite Ramadan frame that I have made. I love that glitter frame that I got from Home Goods, and I just printed that paper and it looks really pretty. So this is how my coffee table looks. So here's the house tour of the Ramadan decor, and this is how the living room looks like with all the lights and the Ramadan banners up on the window, and that's how the coffee table looks like. And then here on my bucket I just have a janamaz, a praying mat, and then I turned on the candles of the fireplace and the lanterns. And then on the fireplace I just have the Ramadan banner up there on the wall. And here is a close-up of the flower garland. And then at the bottom I also had these lantern lights that I put up, and I really like them down there. Here is another close-up of the garland of the pearls and the stars and the moon. Then on this side, I just placed my DIY that we just made in this video, and then I also placed some hydrangeas and marble vase I had. And then on the last shelf, I just put up some Ramadan books that I already had for the kids. So this one is Love Ramadan, and this one's called The Gift of Ramadan. And then I also have some books up here. So this is the kitchen on top of my stove. I just put some star lights up there. I had that Alhamdulillah sign, so I put some crescent next to it, and those are the flowers you saw before. And I just put a little lantern on my window, and here are the lights on my deck door, and I've hung some lanterns up top if you guys can see, but the lights weren't working on those right now. And then on the dining table, I have this lantern I also found on Amazon, and I painted it gold, and it's really pretty. I love that. I found that this year. And then that's the Bismillah sign. And then on my wall, that pom-pom garland is from Target. And then those lanterns are also from Amazon. Painted them black and gold. Put it together with the pom-pom garland. Star lights at the bottom. And this is my Aitul Kursi. And on this corner, I just have these lanterns on top of these gold candle stands. I also have this fasting duas here for opening and closing in this frame. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also, I would love if you would like to share my video with your friends and family, and if you'd like to leave me a comment down below letting me know what was your favorite part of my video was, or are you going to be trying any of the DIYs that I shared today. Well, I wish you and your family a blessed and happy Ramadan. Assalamu alaikum.